I guess the first thing is with Snatch. What first attracted you to a role where you get to lark about with guns in glamorous locations?
Well, yeah, you kind of said it there. Yeah, that was a very attractive proposition, really, and also I was a huge fan of the film. Yeah, it just seemed like a very exciting kind of world to play in. Very heightened, almost kind of quite stylized, and that's what it's all about, the kind of dialogue and that kind of rhythmic kind of swearing, and yeah, it's just so much fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's a great bunch of people, and it was an easy decision. And I loved Alex Durakoff. He's a good friend of Guy Ritchie. And he's very authentic. He feels like I mean, you meet him, he's like he's walked out of a Guy Ritchie film. He's very much kind of speaks that language. So yeah, him with the helmet we knew we were in kind of good hands, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah, so he's a bit of a geezer, is he?
He's a bit of a lad.
do you find yourself slipping into a slightly bit more of a Cockney accent, or putting a bit of rhyming slang or something like that?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, being around there, and also we've got like people like Tamer Hassan, who is just the most ridiculous. Like he is like legitimate kind of gangster. Really, it's quite. He kind of definitely had some authenticity. He knows so much about that world. He knows a lot about guns, suspiciously a lot about guns. But yeah, it's a great kind of bunch of people, and we're all kind of learning a lot from it.
Yeah. What have you learned on it? Not necessarily acting wise, but any sort of little life skills.
Sorry, say again.
What have you learned on whilst filming it? In way of like sort of little skills and stuff like that.
Quite a lot of things. Like particularly with the kind of there's a lot of gun stuff, and actually my character doesn't really like guns, so I don't actually hold many of them in the series. But it's all about how he did teach me how to load a Glock with one hand. Which I had tiny hands as well, so it didn't really work. It's quite impressive. It's quite impressive.
Do they do junior Glocks for people with smaller hands, perhaps?
Yeah, like my first Glock.
Probably available in Walmart, I imagine.
Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The other thing is, obviously, it's based on criminals and scammers and stuff. Why do you think people love criminals and scammers on TV but not in real life?
Yeah, it's just a form of escape. I think everyone kind of, it's quite exciting. It's an exciting prospect. I've always kind of been attracted to that and drawn to those kind of stories. But obviously, in reality, is very different. I don't know. I think also, I think being in Spain as well was really the right fit for the place, because it's historically such a very rich in kind of criminal history. It's kind of where all the bank robbers kind of hid. They call it the Costa del Crime. So it felt like a very kind of authentic place to bring Snatch back, and it was. You can almost kind of feel it in the air, really. There's kind of that feeling that anything is kind of possible, and you could really hide away here, and no one would know.
Did you see? Were there lots of like cars going past with blacked out windows?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, Malaga is a lovely place, but yeah, we did kind of venture into the kind of more kind of rural places in Spain as well. And you think we filmed in this house that was just kind of in the middle of the mountains, like completely cut off from. You had to go up like a tiny little dirt track, and there's like donkeys tied up to trees, and it's like it kind of felt like kind of anything could happen. It's quite exciting.
Okay. You thought every time you see some like dodgy looking old bloke go past to start sort of wondering who they are and what they might have done.
Yeah, it's quite fun to kind of imagine. But yeah, it was a great place to film. We had a really good Spanish crew, and it was great.
Mm-hmm. And I guess it was almost as hot as Britain, this summer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it was hot. It was kind of winter time in Spain, and it was kind of bearable. But I was wearing like 3-piece suits and like neck scarves, so that wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
But it was obviously a lot of red tan.
How do you feel about your character's dress sense? Is that something you can relate to?
No, not at all. That's what I kind of enjoy that. Kind of the more stuff that you can kind of hide it away from, and kind of disguise yourself, it kind of makes it a lot easier to kind of sink into those characters. And I think costume is a really good tool in that way. I mean, it's very like I just couldn't wear like a cream linen suit. I just would not pull that off. But it's fun to kind of dress up and.
What's more your thing? If it was Rupert Grint out there, what would be your?
I'm pretty casual. I actually enjoy it because I do hide away from the sun a little bit. Even like on holiday, I still wear like all black jeans, black t-shirt. But never a suit. I actually don't really like wearing suits, like kind of full stop. It was kind of quite a big change for me, definitely.
How did you sort of? I was going to say, how do you choose what you do? Particularly sort of post Potter. How do you what do you sort of look for? Is it just fun stuff, exciting stuff? I mean, what? How do you sort of go about that?
I don't really have a major method. It's really just like working with kind of creative people and a good character and a good script is kind of always what I'm kind of drawn to. I'm kind of just since kind of finishing Potter, it's been kind of quite a kind of exploration, really, kind of finding kind of things that I do really enjoy. And whenever I can kind of step away from Ron a little bit is always quite exciting, and I do enjoy that, get a kick out of that. I mean, it's really all about the script, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to try to keep this minimal Potter in this interview, don't worry, because I'm sure you get a hell of a lot of this. But I mean, your character means a hell of a lot of people, to people. Like, even I've got like young nieces who are going to flip when I tell them I've spoken to you. Who are like 9-10 years old, so. A generation on. I mean, how does that make you feel that this person you portrayed is so important to so many people, millions and millions?
It's great. I mean, I'm very proud to be a part of it, and it's actually that kind of. It's only now really kind of stepping away from it, because it was such a kind of intimate bubble and quite kind of all-consuming. It's now that stepping away from it, I've kind of got that perspective, and actually you can kind of appreciate that it was a really kind of quite unique thing. And when I meet people like fans of the film and stuff, you can really see that it's a big part of their childhood, as it was mine. That was kind of, I grew up on those sets, and it's really nice. It's great to know that it's kind of really quite an important part of people's lives, and it's great. And to see it kind of live on in different ways now as well is really exciting. The Fantastic Beasts franchise, the play, it's all a testament to Joe, really, in creating something that kind of struck a chord with such a diverse and huge kind of amount of people.
Yeah, and of course you just turned 30, haven't you? Well, a few weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, you realise that that's going to make a lot of people feel very, very old.
No, it's mad. It's kind of it's weird. I really have quite a weird relationship with age. I don't really feel anywhere near like I'm 30. It just does not seem to kind of make sense. But I mean, I didn't really do anything for my 30th. I kind of just pretended it wasn't happening and just let it kind of happen very quietly. It is mad. But it was a long time. I started when I was 11. And I think the last film has got to be nearly like 10 years ago now. So yeah, it is crazy when